Peter Gregory Obi, I call him Gregory. Gregory is my friend, but Gregory has absolutely nothing to offer apart from dubious statistics. So the choice before us, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, is like the difference between daylight and darkness. And at the risk of sounding immodest, when the elder statesman Otumba Benga Daniel mentioned that there are 8,000 tractors in Nigeria, I'm a humble man. I don't like to blow my own trumpet. But you know, as captured in Chino Achebe Things Fall Apart, you have to learn how to blow your own trumpet. Half of the agricultural equipment in Nigeria are in Borno. There are less than 50 combined harvesters in the whole of the Nigerian Federation, 25 are in Borno. I'm an agricultural economist by training, a banker by profession, and a politician by calling. And I invested in the entire agricultural value chain. Vivian Green said, you don't wait for the storm to be over. You learn to dance in the rain. So at the height of the Boko Haram, I am back on an accusation blitzkrieg. I was able to assemble some of the brightest minds you could ever find in this country. Innocent Audu Obe, a very cerebral former minister, former PDP chairman. He was my honorary special advisor on agriculture. Engineer Ibrahim Ali, almost a genius, was my honorary special advisor on industries. We crisscrossed the whole world, from China to India to Vietnam to USA to Pakistan, everywhere, looking for the best equipment, intermediate equipment. Because entrepreneurial capitalism is embedded in the very psyche of the average Nigerian. But what our people are lacking is the wherewithal for you to place them on Jeffrey Sachs' space ladder of development. And the government has to play that role. We bought an array of agricultural goods, sprinkler irrigation, center pivot irrigation, drip irrigation, harvesters, diggers, tractors, so many items, too numerous to mention. And right now, my boss, my leader, who is head and shoulders above me in terms of intellect, capacity, and indefatigability, Professor Babagana Umara Zulu, is deploying those agricultural commodities for the good of our people, for us to generate jobs. And last night was one of my happiest nights this year. I met a very, very amazing personality. His name is Allen Ipechukwu Oyema. He is the chairman of Airpeace, one of the fascinating characters I have met in recent time, who believes in the Nigeria project. A very courageous man, one of the leading lights, very cerebral, very brilliant. He has 38 aircrafts in his airline company. It's the best. And mind you, 80% of his employees are not of Southeastern origin, no. He has employed people from all walks of life. And he's investing in the Nigeria project. If there is one man who deserves the highest national honor in this country, none deserve that honor greater than Allen Ipechukwu Oyema. Anyone who happens to know him, kindly extend my warmest felicitation and regards to him. We'll hold him in the highest honor. Infrastructure, you are our leaders. The professionals are our leaders. You are the one that will show the way for us. We'll be humble enough to interface with you, to cross-fertilize our ideas with you, so that no one is an island unto himself. We have to come together as a nation, as a people. This is a great nation in chains, chained by ineptitude, chained by corruption, and chained by stupidity and naivety. I call the Suharto clan patriotic kleptocrats because after stealing from the collective patrimony of the Indonesian people, they invested in their own economy. Ours, it's about primitive capital accumulation. We steal so much as if stealing is going out of passion. Some have stolen so much that even if you extend their shelf life to 300 years, they may not exhaust what they have stolen. So that's the sorry state of affairs in this country, and we have to change. We are at our nadir. There is no option than for us to rise. And we have to give it to Muhammadu Buhari. He has done his best in terms of infrastructure. We are in some sort of a time capsule. And our problem is not a debt issue. Our problem is a revenue issue. That's one fundamental thing that my elder statesman, former deputy governor of Lagos, Femi Pedro, can attest to. The highest budget we have ever gotten was $31 billion. That was under former President Jonathan in 2013 or thereabout. And what was the budget performance? Less than 50%. Let us compare equals. Brazil, with a similar population, had a budget of $656 billion with a performance of 90%. So we have to wear our thinking caps, think outside the box, come with robust solutions. We have the intellect, we have the capacity. Let's get the right people. Security-wise, yeah, we have.